Brandon Lewis confident investigation was independent and she was not lobbied to alter details. A senior minister has disputed claims Sue Gray was pressured to water down her report into law-breaking parties across Westminster, saying he is confident the investigation had been entirely independent. Brandon Lewis, the Northern Ireland secretary, dismissed suggestions that senior figures in Downing Street pushed for detail about the so-called ABBA party in Boris Johnson's flat during lockdown and staff members' names to be stripped out. The allegations were reported in the Sunday Times, which said Gray was lobbied to alter key passages of her report on the eve of its publication by three people: Steve Barclay, the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff, Simon Case, the Cabinet Secretary, and Alex Chisholm, the Permanent Secretary for the Cabinet Office. Earlier in the week, The Guardian revealed how Tory MPs feared there had been a cover-up over the ABBA party, which Gray has admitted she did not fully invest. Lewis did not explicitly deny that Gray had been pressured into changing her report because he said he was not involved in the inquiry, but said anybody who has worked in Number 10 knew that that kind of thing wouldn't work. He told Sky News' Sophie Ridge on Sunday, "I'm confident, particularly now that Number 10 have outrightly made the point and denied that this happened, that Sue Gray had the freedom to write the report that she was comfortable to." Given the Metropolitan Police did not issue any fixed penalty notices for the event, Lewis said this backed up Downing Street's denial of. Asked how the media and the public could trust Number 10 after it initially denied COVID rules were broken, Lewis said, "It is a different Downing Street, you've got a different team of people, the Chief of Staff is different, the team you're talking about who work with the Prime Minister, who lead on these issues." Steve Barclay himself is new and wasn't there at the time of those original mistakes. Johnson will probably face further headaches, given his former top advisor Dominic Cummings said evidence of crimes in the flat where Johnson lived had been ignored by the Metropolitan Police and Cabinet Office. Labour said Johnson needed to explain why figures in Number 10 interfered in an investigation he had claimed was independent and led on Sue Gray. Angela Rayner, the party's deputy leader, said, "It's about time the public were told the truth. But this Prime Minister can no longer be trusted to." Johnson faces an investigation likely to begin next month into whether he misled Parliament by denying for weeks that any COVID rules. Annalise Dodds, the Labour Party chair, said not enough Conservative MPs had decided yet whether to try to depose Johnson or put the Partygate scandal. "We think that ultimately politics should be clean. It should be a force for good. We should have all politicians held to high standards." As you're joining us today from Vietnam, we have a small tens of millions have placed their trust in The Guardian's fearless journalism since we started publishing 200 years ago, turning to us in moments of crisis, uncertainty, solidarity and hope. More than 1.5 million supporters, from 180 countries, now power us financially, keeping us open to all, and fiercely. And unlike many others, The Guardian has no shareholders and no billionaire owner. Just the determination and passion to deliver high-impact global reporting. Always free from commercial or political. Reporting like this is vital for democracy, for fairness and to demand better. And we provide all this for free, for everyone to read. We do this because we believe in information equality. Greater numbers of people can keep track of the global events shaping our world, understand their impact on people and communities, and become inspired to take meaning. Millions can benefit from open access to quality, truthful news, regardless of their ability to pay for it. If there were ever time to join us, it is now. Every contribution, however big or small, powers our journalism and sustains our future.